if a man does you wrong and you stay with him and you go run your mouth to your friend, you look dumb as hell when you stay with him after you've talked so poorly about this man. So it's in your best interest. So think about self first. It's in your best interest if you keep your business to yourself, first and foremost. Secondly, how you gonna flame him up in the streets, but then stay with him? You sharing a bed with him, you sharing a house with him, a mortgage, trust funds, X, Y, and Z. But you got so much shit to talk about him. It's like, if you're gonna talk that much shit about him and put his business in the street, put y'all's business in the street, leave him alone. It's not even worth it. But I'll say this. It is my goal, as long as I've ever dated, as long as I've been married, I keep my business to myself. If I ever do dirt, you know who knows that dirt? Me and the person who did the dirt. So we both dirty. If I ever have something to say about my husband, it's gonna stay in our marriage. You know, I guess outside the person he did the dirt with, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna put myself out there to just deal with no unnecessary bullshit, because at the end of the day, like, to get divorced is not easy at all, right? And I'm sure, Ra, you'll speak on it, it's not easy. So it's like, unless you're gonna leave the situation, like, work it out, talk about it in your house, but like, don't complain about it publicly. Like, it's just not a good look for you, like at all.
When you bash your man to your friends and still, not leave him, now you're gonna always feel awkward. If you're out on vacation having a romantic dinner or a special occasion, maybe now you feel awkward telling her how good your night was. Or maybe you wanted to put a picture up with your boyfriend somewhere nice and put something real sweet as a catch-up, but now you don't want to. Now you're changing your dating style. You're hiding who you love from people who see you every day. Now when you're on the phone with your friends and she asks you how you doing today or how is your man or whatever, you tend to say, oh, like, we're okay, knowing you're doing a lot better than okay. Like, I feel like sometimes a friend is more powerful than the actual man, because females want that respect from their friend. And no one wants to be the stupid friend that keeps going back to her ex. So when she actually does go back to you, now she's like, yeah, he's okay, yeah, we're doing okay. But be real. He's sorry, he tried to fix it, he fixed it, I love this man. But now you don't want to say that. You want to keep the girl code going, like you're still halfway mad at him. He ain't shit, but I'm still gonna mess with him. But in reality, that's unhealthy. I had a girl one time that she made her friends hate me. She made it and I did mess up a lot, but she made it so bad where they hated me to the core, where she didn't even feel comfortable with still being with me, because she loves me still, but her friends called her stupid, or you should be ashamed of yourself, whatever. But in reality, we fixed that. But she felt awkward to express that. Like, they wanted to keep her in that little hole. Like, no, remember, he's a fuckboy. He fucked up on you. He didn't call your phone that night. And remember, a single friend will always give single advice.
Women, when we go through issues with our man, like, we talk shit to our homegirls. Like, that's normal. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I'll tell my girl, like, yeah, girl, you can't even suck this dick, and it's all good. Like, it's fine. I think that, and you can't expect to have long-term relationships with somebody, like, let's say 20 years, and you're not gonna have any ups and downs, or your man isn't gonna mess up on you. You know what I mean?
I just want to say, I found it very funny how Guapo explained, women going to their friends, because I'm that friend. I'm that friend that's going to say, bitch, why the fuck you still with him? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about that nigga. Like, what the fuck are you doing, sis? Like, I was always so disappointed in my friend that went back when some nigga was doing some fucked up shit to her. So I'm just like, I've learned to mind my business, though. I'm gonna always let my friends do whatever they feel is best for them, because I know that me telling them that nigga is no good, whatever, it makes no sense anymore.
I feel like women speaking on their emotions with their friends that's a female trait. I don't.
So if men do the same thing, you think that's a female trait? It's a little weird,
It's a little bit like you don't gotta. No, it just means you spend more time with your mother than your father.
I'm sad because my girl left me.
I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm just saying.
I would just say I don't think that's a female trait. I feel like everybody has to have someone to talk to. I'm not going to be naive. I'm going to be a complete realist. I'ma know that if me and my partner fall out about something and I get around their friends, I'ma just assume they know. Like I'ma just be completely real. I'ma just play it safe. I'ma assume they know. I'ma play my good girl part. But to me, honestly, in this situation, Alan says in this year, in this time, people don't try to protect their partner's image. And for me, I completely try to do that. It's like sometimes, yeah, I would like someone to talk to about certain things, but at the same time, I want to be able to bring my partner around my friends and them not look at them no type of way. But if I am asked like, oh, how are you and so, like, I'm going to use that to be like, okay, well, bitch, this happened. I specifically leave out certain details just so that when I do bring them around,
it can still be respectable.
They are still respected. And
I fuck with
even
that.
with your mom.
But that's
even
weird.
when I don't tell my mom things too crazy if I know I'm staying. Like, if I absolutely want to leave this person, everybody gonna know what they fucking did.
I know my mama's dirt, so if I tell her something, she better not say bullshit to me.
And I'm
Of course
gonna
that
be
happens a lot.
I'm same topic, but can we be a lot of times when you run and tell your friend, and your friend be acting, oh, I don't like this nigga. She really like your nigga.
No, she done went through the same shit too.
Hey, but she really like your nigga. You be surprised
too. Like, yo, you shouldn't go through
what is a continuous thing? A lot of times, dudes, let's be clear here, be nailing a friend of their shorty. How did that happen?
That happens. Because shorty, because she was talking.
It happens more often than none.
It happens a lot.
So let's be clear here.
Yes.
You running around telling your friend the business. You thinking at the X1, especially that friend that act like she hates you, nigga. I'm talking about the one that be sitting there.
She want to find out what it is and keep you fucking with this dude.
Exactly. Like that happens a lot, yo. So it's just best you just keep your stuff behind closed doors.
I feel like,
But that's not reality.
I don't think that's reality because I feel like
Keep it behind closed doors.
if your friend is really feeling your nigga, I don't feel like they're gonna be so mad that he fucked up. She's gonna be the laid back friend that be like, oh well, sis.
Now the friend that you telling all your business to your friend, that's what she's doing, pillow talking to
Talking to somebody else.
Now her nigga sitting there knowing. Listen, you just said that. Listen, you just said
Me
that.
and my friend-
You said everybody has. Y'all all said people need someone to talk to, right? So if you keep telling her all your drama, she needs an outlet too. Who she's going to?
I feel like me and all my friends, we talk, when we mad at our niggas, we talk about our niggas, but then the next day, we already know the vibes. Like, that's your man, you get it? And then my bottom line question is, you happy? Yes, girl, then that's it. That's your man. Go get your man. Like, you know what I mean?
If you a female, right, and you
A woman,
right? I'm sorry, I don't know why I say that. It's not to be rude. It's just a habit. If you know that your friend is
Sounds like a
not
species.
dating and she's not happy with her life as far as dating men, she can't find love. Like, why do you think like she won't be happy if you are having the same problem? Because
That's a fact.
loneliness and miserableness. When you're a lonely
Bitches
girl
love when
or
other
a
bitches
lonely
is outside
hoe,
with them.
and you out here
Leave
hoeing,
that guy. Come outside. We
hold
outside.
up, and you out here hoeing, living a crazy life,
mean,
and your friends
period.
going on vacations, getting support, getting help, getting love. You want that. You understand? Remember, don't get advice from some unhappy bitch who getting passed around and who need love, because her advice is coming from a hurt place. See, me, I'm doing great in life. So if you're having a problem, I want you to be better too. If I'm broke, fucked up, homeless, and depressed, I'm like, yo, you be all right, man. I don't care if you're happy. I'm not happy. So if you're gonna have a friend and you wanna vent to her, make sure she's happy and she's loved. Because that single, unloved shit will give you horrible advice.
A lot of times, when a person is in a bad mood or isn't happy within themselves, and you give them information, they're gonna give you their feedback based upon what mood they're coming out of. If they are in a good mood and feeling good about themselves, and they might be a little bit more optimistic when you come to try to vent, they be like, well, girl, or oh, bro, she probably, you never know. Or did you have actual facts, or you just assume? Like, now they being more optimistic. But when they in a bad mood, oh man.
So do your friends like your boyfriend? Do your friends like your boyfriend, Jack? Like, are they behind him or they hate him? Be honest.
First of all, my boyfriend is none of, unless I'm sharing with you personal information, you should not have feelings or anything towards my boyfriend. Your feelings and everything should be towards me. If you feel like, oh, she's a dumb bitch for fucking with him, feel like that about me. But when I'm expressive to my homegirls, it's like, it's because I trust you and you're not gonna judge me. And you shouldn't have no feelings or emotions towards my man. Like, oh, you get what I mean? Like, that's just how I feel.
So how many of them go be saying that you stupid or the whole nine yards?
Honestly, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Go ahead.
And it's only because Roman, I told you I was that friend. I was like, yo, why you went back to this nigga? And honestly, it was because, not because I was like unhappy with myself or whatever. Like, I really thought that they were one of my favorite couples. And I told them that all the time. I'm like, I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are my favorite friends. You guys are my favorite friend couple, blah, blah, blah. And to hear that he fucked up the way he did, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that's you can't even come back from that. I felt that was
single?
so, I was
Why
single.
is that crazy? I don't even know what he did, but what made you think that what he did was so crazy because they were faking like they were that real and you went for it?
It was, well, no, it was very far left. It wasn't really like they had any problems and then this happened. It was kind of just like loyalty,
They don't have
perfect
to have a
couple,
problem to say
and then just betrayal.
Men give horrible advice personally. Like me personally, I call a female when I have a problem. I might call my best female friend or maybe my older sister or like cause men gonna tell you, you know, they're like, yo, bro, like, you be alright, stay strong, you know, you a fly dude, bro, you get money, man, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's like, don't get advice from somebody who's not prepared to give it to you. Know who to whine to and know who to ask advice from.
But that's
You
what I
feel
was
me?
gonna
It's to be
say.
separate. Like know who to call to cry. Hold up. Cry all your nonsense out and for them to go, girl, I love you. You know, like you'll be okay. But then know who to call for advice. I think y'all be crying to the wrong person and getting advice from the wrong person.
But when you're hurt, you don't have discretion. That's the thing that everybody's saying. Well, you got to know who you're going to talk to. You don't know who you're talking to when you hurt. You don't know because people need to get this shit out. So you might talk to the wrong girl because she can talk to you at that time. This girl might be with her dude, kids, whatever, and that's the one that you need. But people really need to get shit from their chest.
And I want to say this because even when I was going through what I was going through, and even some things that, like, I'm glad that I had great fucking friends. I had to emphasize fucking friends, bro. Like married men. And I was able to go to them, and I didn't even go say everything. I just gave them a little bit. Bro, you be all right.
I'm one of the few niggas that grew up with their father from day one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Shit that my father told me I do not fucking agree with right now. He can't advise me on shit. He hasn't traveled the world. He hasn't fucking smoked weed. He hasn't menaged with bitches. He's a country nigga from Belvedere, North Carolina that came to New York City that can't advise me on a motherfucking thing about what I've seen and what I've done. But I respect them.
Since the topic's about, you know, women doing it, right? It's because the topic's about women doing it. You know, that was part of the reason why, like, me and my ex-wife couldn't get back together because she done said so much. The pressure, and her friends convinced her, like, and I know this to be a fact, her friends convinced her to go along with what the things that she was doing, right? That she felt as though that she couldn't even turn back because she was so far of talking crazy and some lies and some truth, right? And so she felt as though she couldn't make the U-turn because she didn't want to look, she's definitely prideful, didn't want to make it look like she was a dummy, right? Or like she talked hella stuff, the whole 9 yards, and then now all her friends who quote unquote looked up to her is going to look crazy.
Like, we're not going to sit here and downplay. Like, if your best friends hate your boyfriend or hate your husband, it's going to be a little harder to date. Yes, you can get through it, and y'all can still last forever. Mm-hmm. But it does make awkward moments. If you let me go though. If you dating a girl, right, and y'all had a really rough month, it was a rough month. Maybe you were just y'all was arguing, you were saying things you had no business saying, and you didn't mean them. It was a really rough month for you and your girl. You feel me? Now, as a girl, she tells her friend everything you said. All those drunk moments, hateful moments that are supposed to be personal, that things got said, now she knows. Y'all cool again, y'all piece it up. Her friend will always hate your man. So around him, she'll be quiet, awkward vibes, double dates, not happening, double vacations, not happening. You're not being social because her friends don't like you.
And so influence you to leave.
So it's important to have a social, like, if I'm dating Erin, her friends want to, come chill with us. That's healthy. Girls, married girls having married conversations, dinners, vacations, Airbnbs. But when they all hate you,
Airbnbs, right?
What happened? It be couples. That's life. Living with couples, going skiing, Jamaica, that's good stuff. But if our friends hate you,
everybody needs an outlet to talk to. We just talked about, we had a segment about dudes with side chicks or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? They had side chicks because they needed somebody that they needed to talk to. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. It's about the person that you're talking to, and they're now gonna judge people. Because if you talk to me about something that's going on, I know it's two sides to the story. That's the first thing, right? I know that you probably gonna forgive the nigga. That's the second thing. He gotta do something real, because all niggas gonna cheat. All niggas gonna do some bullshit, just like women. I'm not gonna say that all women gonna cheat, but they're gonna do some bullshit. They're gonna get on your nerves. It's always gonna be something. And if I gotta talk to Guapo about how this bitch is getting on my fucking nerves, I'm gonna talk to him.
And I feel like if your friends hold emotions towards your man, like you two involved personally. You get
agree.
it? Where I feel like if I talk to you, it's because I have a personal relationship with you and I fuck with you. But if now you feel something towards my man, like, bitch, you taking it too serious. You know what I mean? You should
But
have
she
no
might care
feelings.
about you. But she might look at the
Yeah.
effect that the dude is dealing with you,
Yeah, but
going
we
down
wrong.
with you, but it doesn't
No, but
matter.
the
But you
thing
might
is-
be fucking miserable, and she's looking at you like, yo, you fucking miserable. You not my same friend. This is fucking trash. Why is you fucking with this nigga
Jazz,
though?
how about this though? I'm gonna call truth on this. What if this? Y'all right. To sit here on camera and try to say a girl shouldn't tell her friends about her man being a dickhead is not realistic, and I wanna keep it off the record. That don't make no damn sense. But do this though. If your man is being an asshole and you done bashed him with your friends, if that man make amends,
Clear it up.
make your friend make amends with him too.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Jeremy done tried his best. He don't
No thanks.
Listen, let's see. I mean, let's be mature here. Like, why not?
Talking to your friend about this guy, right? A lot of times, and let's be real, a lot of times this woman is creating a mindset about your man, and then you holding, making sure, or you want to force her to not have a view about your man. But she really does. Like, she really,
then that's not the friend to
she's
talk
running.
to.
But this, at the end of the day, how you say that when you portrayed him? You portrayed him by putting his business to someone that he doesn't even write. Well, that's not even part of y'all. It's y'all though. It is because it is his, but it's y'all. In other words, you're right. I should use the term y'all business. He don't know that, right? Yes, men might go to the barbershop and be like, yeah, yo, how's such and such? She's nagging. That's pretty how far a man goes. But if he caught you texting another man, you could bet your bottom dollar. The only way someone finding that out, y'all got to be completely gone. He knows not to go to his friend and be like, yo, I done call her texting another nigga.
They not telling him when
they
they
not
text
telling them
another
that.
book.
That's
No,
not
If
happening,
my
yo.
girl shooting me, I ain't telling nobody.
That is a fucking,
Be in my car,
you are
playing
hurt.
drinks, smoking hella
You
weed.
are
You're not
hurt.
telling
with
nobody
that.
unless you want to leave her.
Only because my pride to see men look. Y'all look. When it comes to female shit, y'all right, because you are one. I can argue back with you, but you're gonna always
Yes.
know better than me.
Yes.
As a man that knows other men, and I've been around men,
We're not
like,
saying that shit.
It's things like that, like she didn't come home last night, or
Never. Never. You kill her first. You kill her, and then you be like, because she didn't come home last night.
Yeah, the top part that men don't share is this.
Never.
She didn't come home. She cheated on me, and her phone call don't answer. See, men rather just crop at themselves. 100%.
Wait, can I tell you something? So I ain't gonna lie. Before I married my husband, like I cheated on my ex at the time, and yo, he like ran my name through the dirt. Like at some point, I would be like, y'all don't even want to go home to Houston because if I see people, they gonna bring him up. It's gonna be X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah. But like I promise you, this man, grown ass man, older than me, was out in the streets telling his business, my business, our business, everything. And I was so shocked by it because I had never been with a man who would be out telling his own business when some shit didn't go right.
Boo, you picked the wrong one.